Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am thrilled to welcome you to the Co-op Fundamentals for Employers breakout session. My name is Kayla Rolsma, and I will help to moderate the session today. I would like to introduce you to our session host, Emily Burgess. She is a business developer here at the University of Waterloo. Without further ado, I'd like to pass it over to Emily.
Fantastic. Thanks, Kayla, for that introduction. And thank you, everyone, for joining us here today. I hope you found the previous two sessions very valuable and look forward to talking to you a bit more about co-op recruitment fundamentals. Now, while the session content is geared a bit more to small businesses and startups, whether you're new to the recruiting process, no matter where you might be in terms of company size or where you're located, this session will be of great value. We'll go through a number of things today, including an overview of Waterloo's co-op program, talk through how to hire a student, sample funding opportunities that are available, and share with you some areas that our students have been working in small businesses and startups. To get started, why should you hire a student and why hire from the University of Waterloo? A co-op student is the most cost-effective talent solution for your organization. Our co-op students are eager and innovative and can bring a fresh perspective to your organization. At the University of Waterloo, we have over 60 years of experience working with co-op and work with students all over the world and companies located across the world. Now, just so we're all on the same page, what actually is co-op? Co-op is an educational model that combines academic studies with paid work experience. Here at Waterloo, our students rotate every 4 months between being on an academic term and being in the workplace. This creates this incredible cycle of learning where students are able to take the latest knowledge they're learning in the classroom and bring it to the workplace, and take the incredible hands-on experience they're getting in the workplace and bring it back to the classroom. This enhanced way of learning and educating allows students to graduate more prepared for the workforce. Our students is up to 2 years
instructions for how to submit questions and to turn on closed captioning if you'd like. We will have the
Perfect, there we go. Our students are well prepared for the workplace and making them a great hire, especially once they graduate. Now, what sets us apart? As mentioned, we are the largest co-op program in the world of its type. We have over 25,000 students enrolled in over 120 different programs. This is a massive talent pool that you're able to leverage. We have many different employer connections from years of experience in co-op, and our staff is based all across Canada to help support you and the students while on a work term. We have 6 different incredible faculties that you're able to access student talent in, and you can access talent from all of these faculties through one central recruiting system. Perhaps you're looking to improve your health and wellness in your organization. Hire in a student from our health studies department. Maybe you need help with your digital marketing strategy. An art student is a perfect fit for that. Our engineering students can help with your process improvement, an environment student to help you reach your sustainability development goals, a math student to help you with designing a new website, or perhaps a science student to help you with research. The possibilities are endless when you're hiring from Waterloo. COVID-19, as we know, has completely changed the work world, and it's no different for co-op. Our students are ready for the gig economy and virtual work. Not only have our students adapted to completing remote work terms, they're thriving in this digital environment. You're able to access incredible wage subsidies to support your hiring, up to 75% to support hiring in a student. This is more funding than has ever been available to support hiring. Hire when you need a student most. We're now supporting 8 to 16 week-long work terms, allowing you to hire in a student for a shorter amount of time if that's what's best for you. If you're thinking, I need a student in the door yesterday, it's not too late. You can still hire a student this work term up until March 8th and have incredible work done in that shorter amount of time. Accessing talent at Waterloo is completely free. You have access to Canada's largest co-op talent pool at no cost. It's free to post your job with us. And not only can you post a job for co-op talent, you can also access our entire alumni network, part-time jobs, and other areas of work integrated learning, all through the same recruitment system. Here at Waterloo, we have 4 and 8 month work term available, as well as those 8 to 16 week long terms that I had mentioned. Our terms typically are beginning in January, May, and September, so in line with an academic year. This cycle allows for an endless talent stream for your team. You could hire a student to work from January to April, and then have that student do some training with your next student that's coming in from May until the end of August. You never have to be without a co-op student and can bring in a new perspective and fresh ideas every single term. It is a competitive hiring process. And what I mean by this is we're not just going to match you with a student and say, good luck, hope this works out. You're heavily involved in this recruitment process. You're developing a job description, students are applying to your job, and you're holding interviews with the students. So you're hiring a student that is the right fit for your company. And we're here to help you every step of the way. I know for many people, hiring can feel really overwhelming, especially if maybe you've never recruited before or you don't have any HR background. And we're here to make that process as seamless as possible. You'll be working with 3 primary contacts throughout your recruiting journey here at Waterloo. You'll start off with a business developer, someone like me, that can help get you started. Let's talk about where maybe a first student can fit in your organization. What funding can we help you access, and how can we help you feel prepared? You'll then have an account manager and an account coordinator. These are contacts that work with companies that are located geographically near you. Your account manager can help you with your talent pipeline and any issues management. Your account coordinator is your on-campus contact. They can help you with things like posting a job and the interview process. Now, how does this really all work? There's 4 core steps that I want to go through to help you understand our recruiting process. We also have our first poll that just went live. It should pop up on your screen. I'd love to get a sense of who's with us here on this call. What size of company are you joining us with? If you're thinking about hiring and not sure quite how to get started, start thinking about where could a co-op student make a big difference in your organization. When you're looking at your business, where are those areas where there's just not enough time in the day to get those tasks done? Or maybe there's a project that you've always wanted to do, but everything else seems to come before that. Why not consider hiring a co-op student to come in and do some of that work? It's also important to consider that there needs to be an element of mentorship in these co-op terms. Our co-op students are early in their career and they need help to get started. Think back to some of your first jobs. What were those things that managers did early on in your career that made a huge difference? Hiring a co-op student can also be an incredible way for you to play an influential role in someone's career journey. This could be someone that you stay connected with for years. Perhaps you end up hiring them again further on in their career. Invest the time and you'll get the return back from the students that you hire. When it comes to being an employer, we're looking for you to provide credible paid work experience, safe working conditions, and supervision. As mentioned, safe working conditions, this could be an on-site position, and obviously there'll be some additional measures there with COVID-19, but many of our students also are working remotely currently. You should regularly meet with your student to provide feedback and then provide an end of term evaluation. The key to kicking this all off is writing a great job description. Especially if you're a small business or startup, you need to invest time into writing a well-rounded job description. Think of your job description as your commercial for a student. They might not know your company or know what you do. Leverage this space so that you can engage students and hire people that are interested and engaged in the work that you're doing. And our team of staff can help you through that process. Now it's time to register for an account on Waterloo Works. Waterloo Works is our internal job board system and your portal to everything Waterloo. This is where you'll be posting your job, reviewing applications, selecting students to interview, and then providing job offers. Our staff can help you target the best group of students and include this in your job posting. Maybe you've gotten as far as realizing you need to work on your website. We can help you target students from the right academic program that can come in and do that work for you. You've posted your job, it's time to start thinking about interviewing and hiring. You'll be reviewing applications and selecting who you're interested in interviewing. And newly this year, we've launched an integrated webcam system, allowing you to digitally connect with students for interviews with a few simple clicks. You don't need to worry about setting up endless Zoom meeting requests. That's all taken care of in Waterloo Works. I also want to quickly introduce the concept of rank and matching. This is a core part of our recruitment process here at Waterloo. After you interview students, you'll be providing them with a ranking. This is basically your interest in hiring a student. Students, on the other hand, will also be providing a ranking of any jobs that they've interviewed for. This entire process is to help ensure that the student that you end up hiring is the great fit for your company, by both you and the student having a say in who ends up in that actual job. Once the match result is complete, you'll need to confirm standard employment details with the student. So you've successfully hired a student and it's time to get started. It's essential to provide an orientation for the student to help them with the transition onto the job, just as you would with a full-time staff member. Help them feel connected and give them that introduction to your organization to help ensure success. Right from day one, be clear with expectations, goals, and deadlines with your student. Help set you both up for success. Let the student know what you're looking to get out of them, and also have a conversation with the student about what they're hoping to achieve throughout the work term. Have regular meetings with the student to provide feedback. This is incredibly essential, especially if you're doing a remote work term, to help the student feel connected to the organization. I'd encourage video meetings wherever you can to help the student feel engaged. Complete a midterm review halfway through the term just to keep on track with how the student's performing. Take a look back, what's worked well, what could maybe improve, and have this conversation together. And finally, submit a performance evaluation. I do want to note that our co-op students have to complete successful work terms to graduate with a co-op degree. Our co-op students are highly invested in being successful in their work term, and we want to make sure that you're feeling supported in that process and helping our students achieve success. Now, how much does this cost? We all know this world comes down to dollars and cents. Our students' wages do vary depending on the program you're hiring from and the student's level of experience. Every year, we survey our employers to get a sense of what the average wages would be for students based on their academic program of study and what year of study they're in. Because with our students rotating between school and academics, there's students available to hire at every different experience level. We have our junior students where they're earlier on in their career and are building their foundations of work. And then we have our more senior level students that have already had a few work terms under their belt. Hire in a student at the right level of experience to complete the role that you need completed. And you'll be able to access this funding salary either through one of your service team members, or it's accessible on our website to give you a sense of what those wages would be based on the role you're looking to fill. Some of you may have already attended the funding breakout session, and I'm just going to go into a couple core programs to give you a sense of what funding is available. There's the Student Wage Placement Program, which is up to 75% wage subsidy to support your hiring. This is more funding than has ever been available to support your hire. I do want to note that this wage subsidy is paid at a lump sum at the end of your term. So you'll be required to pay the student throughout the term and receive that funding afterwards. If you're located here in Ontario, there's also an Ontario provincial tax credit, 25 to 30% wage subsidy, tax credit to support your hire. And there's other programs based no matter where you're located in the world to support your co-op hiring journey. And a member of our staff can definitely help you navigate all of those different options to help you line up with which funding possibility might be the best fit for you. You might be thinking, this sounds great. I'm trying to figure out where a co-op student could fit in my organization. I want to bring forward some options to help you understand where a co-op student could fit in your organization. Before I share a bit of that with you, I'd love to know, for those of you that maybe already have a sense, what area of your business could you use support on? And maybe this is somewhere we can explore hiring in a co-op student. To see a big mix of skills coming in, which is great, because we do have students available in so many different areas to help support your organization. When you're looking at your business, I've grouped a few different categories where we're typically seeing students work, particularly in small businesses and startups. The first of these is marketing and communications. More than ever, it's important to make sure you have a digital presence. Do you have a robust digital marketing strategy? Are you on social media? If not, you might want to consider hiring a co-op student to help you with that. Even something as simple as improving your SEO. So making sure when someone Googles a product or service similar to what you're offering, are you showing up as an option for new clients? Maybe you need to run an email marketing campaign to existing clients or customers. Our co-op students can help you with that. Research and analysis is another core area where students can make a huge difference. Providing data analysis, website audits, market research, taking a look at what your competitors are doing, and seeing how maybe you should work on your business structure. No matter what type of research you're looking at, if it's data, finance, market, even looking at lab type research, our students can help out. Web design and development is another core area where Waterloo students can make a huge difference. Only 60% of businesses in Ontario that are smaller startup have a website. How are people finding you now when there's not too much face-to-face business happening if you don't have a web presence? And of those businesses, only 7% have an online payment option. We want to help you make it easier for your customers and clients to do business with you. A co-op student can assist you with setting up an e-commerce store, perhaps adding a digital payment option, working on your existing website, or maybe starting from scratch. A co-op student can help you with those types of roles. There's a whole host of other types of business support services that our students can provide, from project management to HR and customer support. The options are endless, and our team of staff can help you navigate to see what type of role a student could fill in your organization. I know being a small business or startup, it can feel like a daunting task to hire in someone. We can help you navigate that. Maybe you need them to spend maybe 20% of their time on customer support, but really it's project management that is the main role. A student can do that kind of hybrid role to fill multiple gaps within your organization. I know as a small business owner or startup, you're doing exactly the same thing, and our co-op students can do that too. A few other areas here I want to highlight. Engineering and operations, we have a very robust engineering program. Maybe you're looking to do some product design or development, quality assurance, supply chain. Our students can help you with that, along with a whole range of areas within the healthcare sector, healthcare clinic support, working on your health and wellness programs. Any of those types of roles our students can fill. I hope this gave you a little bit of an overview to start seeing where a co-op student could maybe fit within your organization, knowing that there's endless other opportunities as well. If you're thinking this maybe sounds like a good fit for you, we can help you get started. Our team of staff can help you with developing job descriptions, navigating the many different funding opportunities, marketing your brands on campus, developing a co-op talent recruitment strategy, accessing the latest co-op research like you heard earlier today, and managing the entire hiring process. We want to make it easy as possible for you to navigate hiring a student and bring in someone to make a huge difference in your business any day. I do want to open it up for questions at this point. On the screen, you'll see hire.talent@uwaterloo.ca. If you have any questions about recruitment or are new to hiring co-op, I would strongly encourage you to reach out. We'll connect you to the business developer or account manager that works with companies near you to help you get started on your hiring journey.